routine felt like it slipped away. Dreams on hold, ideas faded, passion cold, till I found a spark in a digital flame. Clicked one link and everything changed. They said we build with fire, you don't need fame, but a little desire. I stepped inside, picked up the clay, and I still hear the words they say. This is the way, when you're breaking inside, when the sea won't load and your tears won't hide from the noise, from the fear, from the voices that stray. We rise in the pixels, scene felt like it slipped away. Woke up tired, dreams on hold. Ideas faded, passion cold. Till I found a spark in a digital flame. Clicked one link and everything changed. They said we've been lost too, now we build with fire. You don't need fame, but a little desire. I stepped inside, picked up the clay, and I still hear the words they say. This is the way. When you're breaking inside, when the sea won't load and your tears won't hide from the noise, from the fear, from the voices that stray. We rise into pixels. This is the way. Let the octane lit the flame. Turn my failures into frames. No more doubt, no delay. Let the octane. This is the way. Late nights, every crash took a toll, but I learned to rebuild piece by soul. Zoom calls lit up like a neon tide. I saw a future on the other side. Nope, I know I made my stand, sculpted truth with my own hands. Now the renders speak what words can't say, can't say. Scene by scene, I found my way. Now I guide like they once did me. Build my world in a new 3D. And when they ask me how I stay, I just smile and softly say, this is the way. When your hopes gone cold and the timeline crashes and your stories all keep building. Fight through the gray, 'cause the light will come. This the way. This is the word. Let the octane clear the haze. Give me vision and no day.
Yo, what up, guys? All right. Whew, a little bit late today. Daughter's on a summer vacation, so things are chaotic. What do we got here? Oh, Just Res, what up? Actually, I'm getting ready to play with some of the new features that you added here. Yesterday, did a render, or helped a member in the community, in the Discord community, fix up his render using the add-on, and it worked out absolutely fantastic. It was really great. All right. So what I want to do is play with that asset again that he had yesterday. I'll try to figure out the easiest way to bring it in, because it's like a whole bunch of pieces. Or let me just quickly get my scene here. I'm going to bring a psych in. Let's go a little bit more deeper. Let's go a little bit more higher and bring out the width a little bit. All right, I'm liking that. Let's see what we got down here. And let's get the camera kind of a little bit more into a better position. Maybe something like that. All right. Looking forward to playing with this thing here. Let's see what we got. So we've still got our presets here. Ooh, single key light. Ooh, I like that. Hang on. One thing first, guys. I need to probably. Let's go ahead and kill our background world. Does this work now? Okay, we're not found. Make sure you're using. I don't know. Okay, let me go back here. Just do like I normally do. Come here. There we go. All right. So what do we got here? I actually got to turn my notifications off. I play this game called Ingress, which you have to like walk through the city and do stuff. And right now, some of my cover fields are getting attacked, and like I've been trying to defend them while I'm at home. So I think that's probably why I was late. Too busy playing this game. So, all right, let's see what we got here. All right. Pokemon, yeah, this is before before they made Pokemon. It was Ingress, and I've been playing this game for a very very long time. So I just recently loaded it back up on my new phone. Oh man, this guy is just totally crushing everything that I built up in the last 3 days. So yeah, yeah, totally frustrated, but that's just all part of the game. So yeah, it's a really cool game. I really enjoy it because when I go out and do my morning walks, it allows me to kind of play a little bit while I'm doing my morning walks. Yeah, but this guy's just totally annihilating everything that I've worked hard for the last 4 days establishing. Interesting. Okay, so here we go. I just gotta turn the notifications off because there's no way I'm gonna stop him right now. I try to defend my turf, yo. And I need to put this on silent because it's gonna distract me. I'll go out and rebuild everything tonight. Alright. Alright, false colors. False colors came in clutch yesterday too on that assignment, which was so nice. Exposure. Is this connected to the camera exposure? That's what it feels like. Alright, this is cool. Alright, what I want to do though is I just need to light something. I can't just sit here and play with it like real world. Let's just kind of set that back to default, and then let me load up that file from yesterday. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna bring my mug in. We're gonna light up the mug. Yeah, let's light up the mug. Yes, for fine control over the entire scene. Yeah, the exposure has came in clutch a couple times yesterday too. Yeah, we're gonna play with this here, guys. Which I think I already did because did I? I don't remember if I used the add-on or not in this. Ooh, this was kind of an older project I had from my laptop days. So like everything, I actually preferred my workflow back in the laptop days because everything was minimal because my system was very minimal. So, all right. Early today, yo, what up, code? I'm actually late today, but normally I go in at 10, but today I don't have to work today, so I came in a little bit later. Again, distracted by Ingress. Coming in coffee free today, guys. That's gonna probably have to change here in a little bit. So uncaffeinated is not a good situation for me. I don't think clearly. Like right now, what am I doing? I just keep orbiting around the viewport, not clearly thinking. All right, new lighting add-on. We're playing with the new lighting add-on. That's what we're doing. Okay, and why is that lit? Ooh, that's actually pretty moody. Is my backdrop? I think my backdrop might have an emission on it. Yeah, I think backdrop has an emission on it. Have you tried photon tracing caustics? I have not. I mean, I don't really play with the caustics too much. At that time, like I said, my older laptop, that was an unthinkable feat. Now that I got the beefier GPU, that might be something I need to revisit. But right now, I've just been focused on this lighting add-on that we're working on right now. And that will be something. There's a couple members in the community who are trying to play with caustics and who have played with caustics like very intensely for a couple of weeks. And they got some really cool results. You know what? We can leave the background lit like that. Actually, no, I don't. I don't want that. So I just clearly want to just focus on playing with the lights here. It feels like there's an emission on this. There it is. But it's not. So how is that being lit? Is there another light somewhere that I don't see? Oh, there is. Big old monster. Big old monster here up at the top. Which it seems like it's unselectable. Lights. How do we just do this? Nope. There we go. Boom. Turn out the lights. Doom, doom. And let's get cozy. Bye, 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 bye. Alright. Single key light. What do we got? Classic. 3-point soft. 3-point dramatic. Warm, cool, fashion, products, cinematic, directional sun, Rembrandt, ice, cold fire, moonlight, studio portrait. Yes, need some more custom add-ons for Blender. It's dry right now too. It's dry right now. It's a desert right now with no water in sight. Well, we're trying to create a small little rain cloud here, a micro burst of just some rain here. Let's start a single light right now. Alright, so there's a single light. That's interesting. I love it. It's classic 3-point. Good. Let's go to 3-point soft. And again, guys, these are just to get you in the ballpark, just to kind of save you a couple of clicks. Like, everything must be tweaked. Like, even if it wasn't fully tweakable, I would still be tweaking stuff. So I updated all the presets and the values. They should be better now. They look fire, dude. They absolutely look fire right now. Like, this is like, I mean, like, oof, that's awesome. Like, it's a tool, guys, to just save you from having the hassle of setting up all the lights and get you in just to improve workflow, right? That's what it is. It's not made to be one button, you know, hit it and you're done. One and done. Nobody wants that. Cinematic coming in hard, baby. Dramatic sports. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going back here. Single key light. I really like that single key light right there. Sphere ambient. Ooh, damn, that's almost got me to a one-click situation right there. You don't know why. Golden. Neon cyber. So now we're getting more specialized, you know, color stuff, guys. Studio portrait. Ooh, studio portrait coming in clutch. Moonlight. Ooh, that was very interesting. That moonlight has definitely got me motivated for something there. Rembrandt. I actually just set up a new lighting setup in my room here. I don't even know if I have the camera on. I don't really like it too much. It's a little bit leaning towards the Rembrandt side because I have I changed up to a different light. Hang on here. Changed up to a different light source. Normally I have this big LED. Where's the camera? Oh, this big LED panel, and I've changed from the LED panel to a cob light, which is a lot more intense. A lot more intense. This was my old sponsor from my other YouTube channel, iFootage. These guys make fantastic lighting equipment, so I've got like literally all kinds of lights. Anytime they dropped a new light, they would just send it to me. This was back in my mobile filmmaking days, so a lot of these lights I don't even use. So today we changed up to the cob light, which is a lot more brighter in intensity. I'm literally only running like 50% intensity right now. My other LED lights, I had to have them cranked up at 100%, and then the fans were putting out so much heat. You did a review on that light? Yep, I have. I've done. Yep, that was my my deal with them. And this light puts out way less heat, and plus the fans are kicked in the opposite direction. My other light used to be right here, and I had it hitting shooting against the wall for a bounce light to keep a nice soft light. But the fans were pumping heat right in my face, dude, and it was just like, I can't deal with this. So I changed it over this side, and then I've got a scrim that it's shooting through to kind of soften up this shadow like right here. I don't like this shadow. It's still a little too harsh, but you know, we're almost got a little bit of a Rembrandt lighting there. All right. But yeah, I love lighting, guys. Like, I used to be a lighting technician in theater, so that was my deal before I got into any YouTube CGing and stuff. I was a full-time lighting technician in the theater, and I loved it. I loved every moment of it. Let's see where we at. Let's ooh. So Reg, are the presets working? Can I mean not the presets, but the save setups are working? Oh, nice. Open preset file. It opened up a file on my side. Now, does this include, like, if I just take some lights and set them up? Why am I asking you? Why don't I just try? I hate when people do that. I'm like, just try it, please. Okay, so check it out. We're just going to do this, guys. I'm already a little disoriented because I was so used to the UI and the other one. Like, I was already getting quick with the other one. Now I'm like, Oh, I wish I... This is the way. And check it out. Let's do a little bit of backlighting here, guys. If you guys wonder what I just did there, so for example, it's like basically light grouping and all that stuff, which is fairly new and on cycle, but it's been around for Octane forever. Like here's my plane. I have the light on it, right? And the light is, I'm backlighting this scene, right? But all that light is also blasting onto this cyc here, right? And if I don't want that cyc to show up, I don't want this light to react or interact with the light. What you do is, like, for example, if you come into shading here, and was it? Oh, actually, I don't need to come into shading. My bad. You just come over here to your object properties, and if you come here to the side, there's a lighting mask right here, right? Each light has its own value. So if I click on this light here, and let's open this one up here. If I click on this light, and you'll see this light right here on this emission node has this ID pass of 1. So that's its ID number, right? Its ID number is 1. Oh, that's because of okay, I think I know what that is. I see, Reg. Check them out. Hang on. Oh, nice. Okay, sweet. Yeah, like when I was trying to write the code for that, like I'm like, it would try to generate a new one. I'm like, why can't you just disconnect and connect it instead of having to bring in like oh, that was such a pain, dude. That was such a pain. That's so nice, dude. That's awesome. But anyways, guys, this has a light pass ID of 1. So I click on my plane here, and I was like, hey, light that has the ID channel of 1, don't be affected by this. Don't affect this plane. So I click ID 1. Boom. Now we're not seeing any light being affected. Now you do see a little bit of light still there. That's just bounce light that's bouncing off the back of the mug and bouncing back down to the ground. So that's totally different. That's bounce light. But that's sweet right there, dude. That's like, oof, backlighting right there, guys. Silhouette backlighting, rim light in a sense, right? Guru Gaming, yo, what up? That's fire, dude. I love that right there. We can change that to RGB values. And that my post-processing effects are on. That's fire, dude. This is a single light in the back, guys, right there. This is the way. Hang on here. Where am I at?
Scenes like peace, quiet storm, but my mind's unleashed. Blender, Octane, Skool gave me the way, and every render says, this is the way.
All right, guys. Sorry about where we at? Where we at? All right, cool. What up? Gaming. How? Bro, I want to learn Blender Octane. How? You got many options. You got my YouTube channel. All kinds of stuff on here. You can do it for free. You got Blender Octane. You can search that on. Well, not too many people on the YouTube game doing it as consistent as me, but you got other videos from other people who also were doing it, which is also cool. You can join the Discord, which is free. And then if you're really hardcore and you really want to learn it and you're serious about it, we have the Blender Octane School community, which will, like I say, will help you learn it in basically 101 guide. I got the full 101 guide too, also, that's available for free. That will help you learn Blender Octane. I mean, if you already know Blender, you're okay. The only thing you're learning in Octane are the nodes, which are slightly different than the other Octane cycles nodes. That's all you're learning. But they're still doing pretty much the same thing. They just look different and they got different values. It's like everybody gets all weirded out like it's like a totally different game. If an RGB color node is an RGB color node in Octane and Redshift and Cycles and Eevee, right? It's kind of like the same thing, but just we got a lot more features on some stuff here at Octane. Okay. That's a single light right there. I like that. That's really cool. Oh, what I wanted to do, I want to test the saving here. So let's save. Alrighty. Quick save. Open presets. Quick save. My lighting setup name. Quick save. Setup. Test. Alright. Test. Current setting preview. Key light 100 watts at 56 Kelvin. Ooh, fancy, Reg. Fancy. Right? So fancy. Okay. And then let's just do this. Delete my setup here. Let's come back in here. Open preset folder. Ooh. There it is. For those of you guys don't know what's happening, this is what's happening off screen here. It opened up this folder. Put it in my Blender 4.4 scripts, data, Octane presets. And then here it is, my Octane preset. So how do I load the load settings? Sorry, load settings. Okay, so everything that's in that folder basic. Okay, then it brings it in, created on date, key lights at 100 value, 100 watts, fill lights at 70, active 1 of 3 lights. Boom, easy as that. Reg, that's dope, dude. That's fire, dude. That's 100, bro. I gotta do some love in the chat for that. Okay. Use preference settings. Selected object. 3D world cursor origin. Okay, that's basically select. So if I select this mug here, and let's delete the setup. If I select that mug here, go to selected object. Okay, let's come over here and add in like a cube. Way over here. This is using the older UI. In the next version, I will trim down the interface. I mean, interface wise right now, lighting presets. Yeah, it sucks that Blender only allows us to use not multiple colors. Yeah, so I you know, everything is, that's a Blender thing. So light center, light center, I mean for just the presets. Okay. Presets seems self-explanatory. It's like quick save, load, open preset folder. That seems way self-explanatory. Open presets, save, export presets. Yeah, I think it's fine, dude. If anything, I think is hang on here. Oh, I see. Okay, it's showing you what you have so actively selected. That's cool. That's really cool. That's cool how you got them like dynamic, dude. That's really awesome. I'm gonna need to talk to you about like a not, I don't know if you can do a preset, but like for example, when I want to start playing with another add-on idea, like what would be a good starting template as far as like how you've already had how you have, for example, like when I made mine, it didn't have any of this like it didn't have any of this in here. Like it was like not, you know, it didn't have any of this. Now not all of this stuff, but for example, oh, and you know what I think I noticed? Some like, how come like uninstall button? I definitely think we should add that uninstall button, because I quickly a couple times was like, how do I turn it, uninstall it? So I just turned it off. But I definitely think we could benefit for having the uninstall button. But like how I can set up what will be like the default standards that Octane or that Blender wants for add-ons. Like, so whenever I go in to make a an add-on or something, like, okay, this is the default setup, like you need to have this, this, and this, and once I have that, then I can start to build the add-on. That will be something interesting that I would like to kind of pick your brain about, as far as like what do I need to do to have a good solid start. And I've already emailed a couple of people in the community who work for OTOY about info on like API and just codes and stuff like that. Let me quickly see if they got any replies back yet. I did that over the weekend. Just like, yo guys, I'm working on add-ons and like we're coming across issues, like what's the best way to tackle this, you know. So hopefully they'll get back to me soon and maybe open up some light if there's any. Yeah, they haven't replied yet, but hopefully we'll get a reply in a couple of days from them. Yeah. Okay, so that makes it up there. That's cool. It makes it selected wherever you have it selected. Come back to world origin. What did I have it on? Use preference setup, preferred setup. There we go. So that's nice. Update light. That's cool. Thanks, bro. Yeah, no problem. At least join the Discord, bro. First, so you can at least get into our world, right? I'm not expecting you to just jump in the community ASAP, but get into the world. On my YouTube channel, there's the 101 guide. I would definitely grab the 101 guide and start from there. And see if this is something that it's a journey, bro. I ain't gonna lie and tell you it's gonna be easy and all super flowers and happy times. It's frustrating at times, but that's why I made the community, so we can help you through those frustrating moments. And then, you know, it's just like learning anything new. It's gonna suck in the beginning, you know, but most people, that's what most people don't want to deal with, is the discomfort of learning something new. But once you battle through that, then you get rewarded. Plus you got a new skill. Now you know cycles, and then you know Octane. So the average person only knows cycles. So I've joined your Discord. That's cool. Yeah, and that's a lot of questions. A lot of those guys in there in the Discord are also are like going through like what you're doing. They're new. Some are new. Some are mediocre new. Some have been just putting in the reps and like joining the live stream. We kind of work on things. They got questions. That's why I do the live stream, so you guys can answer questions and get, you know, a little quick access to me here. More one-on-one happens in the community, in my Blender Octane community. Dude, that looks awesome, just with the background off and that sitting there like that, man. Like I probably believe just I'm good with that. Like I wouldn't even really like do too much to it, dude. Or is that zero the explode? Right. That looks fire, dude. Damn, dude, that just looks dynamic as hell, dude. And honestly, dude, this version here is minus all the experimental stuff. Yeah, this one is just the clean. I like this version, really, bro. This is really cool here. Like, this one's gonna be like the one that I want to just, you know, shoot out to everybody out there in the world. And then that one with the one that you had with the all the experimental and those other really tight details. Let's keep that in the community. But this one right here is ready to go, bro. Let's ship it. Let's package it. Let's put it out. The only thing is, what is up with this menu here? What is it? Why does it say that right there? Environmental. I don't understand what's going on with that section. I remember you kind of explained it to me, but I don't think I'm getting it. Hang on. Is it because my world setting is set up different? This is my world setup for this. Environment Octane word not found. Make sure you're using Octane render engine. I think you have the features off in this add-on. Auto update lights, black body temperature, collection style uppercase. Oh, I didn't even notice that. It made the light group. Oh, that's tight. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. When I first wrote it, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put them in a light group, but I was like just trying to get the bugs out before I can even think about that. But yeah, I was going to definitely do that. That is fire. Putting them in the light group was going to be my next thing. Numerical slider, lighting position. Oh, experimental features. Oh, so they are here. Experimental features. Save group. Autosave group, material analyst, health warning. Yeah, bro, what do you mean? Are you talking about my Octane? My Octane's. Go back to the panel. Oh, experimental fit. Oh, beta. Experimental fit. Oh. My bad. My bad. I didn't even see that down there. Beta features, use with cautions. Like this, all this stuff. I don't even want to make it available for the general public. But sorry guys, this whole experimental feature set I want for the community. Yeah, because this is dope, dude. Like there's got to be some perks that the community has access to versus the people who are not in the community. Sorry guys, but that's just the way it's gotta be, you know. But yeah. Sequencer. Auto balance. Environment. Make sure you're using Octane render. I am using Octane render. Maybe because I have two. Oh no, this thing doesn't have two things. It just only has the I don't know why it says that, dude. Automatically balance power, maintaining current ratios. Cool. We need to jump on a Zoom and talk about breaking the plugin features. Yeah. I'm down, bro. If anything, I would just say like this whole set right here would just be for us. Period. Like this here and all this other, maybe a bug on my part. Attach the visible environment to see if it works. Yeah, like the whole experimental set, like I would just literally make it for us, and then then we can just do whatever you want to do with it there in this side here. But for them, just because like we said, we don't have nothing out, this right here and up is perfect. This is fire because like it's a lot of control, and a lot of person, if somebody didn't have no money, they could still really romp this and get a good workout with it. That's my. I still want to give some value out to the peeps because we don't have no add-ons. Yeah, so even all of this is fire, dude. All the way up to here, free. And then down here, Skool. And then whatever else you want to do. What other things, like when we were looking at that plugin that I showed you for cycles, like we can get crazy on that. So, Reg, what about now? You got like 10 minutes, 15 minutes? I can jump on a Zoom with you really fast and we can go for about 15-20 minutes if you got time. I know it's late for you. It's New York time, right? Yeah, sorry guys. I don't really have anything planned for the stream today just because I wanted to get into playing with this here. And we'll get back into Thursday, I think. My daughter's off school right now, guys, so I can't really focus on live stream right now. But I at least wanted to just jump on with you guys while I was looking at these new features here on this add-on here. So yeah, guys, we're working on a lot of other things on the back end here too. Like we're putting together the 101 guide in a nice package thing for people who want to like. What's his name, who just asked about joining gaming, asked about learning Blender Octane. It's going to be an easy page. You go straight to that page and everything will be focused. Yeah, I got to drive my boy in AM. You good for tomorrow or sometimes this week? Tomorrow I'm back to work. Tomorrow I worked a little bit early, and Wednesday I have another meeting with another guy at 11 or 12. So if I do tomorrow I gotta leave early, man. I gotta leave like 11:30. So if I could probably do tomorrow around 10. Oh, well, hit me up. I'll hit you up in the school. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here, and I got some dishes to do, and then I need to come back and I want to play with this a little bit more, and work on. I need to finish working on a project that I'm on right now. It's not really a project. It's kind of like, well, it is for me. It's for our Blender Octane School community. We're doing a weekly challenge. So I want to kind of get to work on that, and I still have 2 YouTube videos I need to edit, so I don't really have a lot of time today. So guys, thanks for quickly joining in. Sorry that we've been a little bit off the pace, off the regular schedule program right now with the streaming. It'll probably be like this for at least another couple of weeks while my daughter is on spring or summer break. Things are going to be a little bit chaotic. So stream, otherwise the stream is getting, it's flowing now here. I cranked up the bit rate a little bit, guys, on your end. I doubled it. Instead of 1200 kilobytes per second, we're up to 13. So I'm just gonna keep slowly upping it until it starts getting crappy, and then I'll back it back down. So I'm gonna keep just finding that limit. So otherwise, I'm gonna watch this back and see what it looks like, but it seems like everything's going a little bit more better. All right, guys, keep rendering. That's the only way you're gonna get better. Blender Octane. This is the way. Peace.
From the voices that stray, we rise in the pixels. This is the way. Blender Octane lit the flame. Turn my failures into frames. No more doubt, no delay. Blender Octane, this is the way. Late nights, every crash took a toll.